Okay, we have a GCN video. I'm quite triggered right now. I'm quite triggered. Now, no hate to the GCN presenters. I think they do some great videos on cycling tips, and I recommend a lot of people their way. You know, definitely no one can debate they do some great cycling tips videos. But what triggers the fuck out of me is these paid, sponsored nutrition videos. They're just like, they lose so much credibility. Guys, GCN, give this video a thumbs up, people, if you agree with me that GCN loses a lot of credibility when they do paid product placement. And it's not even really that transparent. I have to do a little thing in the description. This is a paid, like, let's do it. Hey guys, this is actually a fucking infomercial. This is just a commercial, alright? This is just corporate opinion. It's not personal opinion, it's corporate opinion. It could be another company getting paid to promote their product on there. And that's, I get it, it's YouTube, it's corporate, it's shit, but that's as well we live in, it's cutthroat, it's money. These aren't the views, the personal views of the riders themselves, of Matt, Sai, and you know, the big tall guy. What's his name? Dan. I need more carbs. Need more Sprite. I would say, in my opinion, Sprite is more powerful than EPO. Bananas more powerful than EPO. Why is that? Because you could be on a training ride and be running out of muscle glycogen, take a few units of EPO, it's not really going to do nothing. Drink a can of Sprite, your watts go back up. Eat a couple of sweet ripe bananas, your power goes back up. EPO won't increase your power like that. It creates transformation in your blood cells, yes it does. But sugar, simple sugars are more powerful than EPO. If you gave me a choice between using EPO and simple sugars, I'll be using simple sugars, assuming I couldn't use any EPO. But if you gave me EPO plus simple sugars, now we're talking pro level fitness. And that's what we have in swimming and running and cycling and tennis. Everyone at the top is on the good stuff. They got the doctors, man. So there's some guy from Team Sky who's in a lot of controversy at the moment with the mystery packages that no one can remember what was in them. Look, a little bit closer. I don't give a fuck if people are doping. I understand it, man. It's the world's hardest sport. Like, I understand that's the deal. But I understand people have to lie about it and create a show because the average dumb fuck out there believes that you can ride that fast, swim that fast, run that fast naturally. You think the sub 2 hour marathon attempt by Nike was done full natty bra? You don't think that there was like some 220 hemoglobin levels getting pumped around that day? Look, man, it's a cutthroat world out there. It's cutthroat as fuck. All your superstars are on the gas, mate. They're all dopers. They're not cheats, because everyone at the top's doing the same shit. Some people got a bit better genetic response to certain things. Some people a bit more rampant and a bit more blazing about what they would take and how much they'd take and how long they'd take it for. But end of the day, it's cutthroat. Look at Garen Thomas and Team Sky. He has a crash. Didn't even just got crashed out. There's a police motorbike parked there. The police, meant to protect people, parked, stalled, who knows, on the side of the road in Juro. I think it's stage 9. Kelderman comes down, here's Kelderman, fucks his finger, boom, pile up, down, Garen Thomas, all that training, all that preparation, altitude tents or blood bags, whatever the fuck everyone's doing, done, dusted. Wouldn't you be pissed off? You're putting your health on the line, your everything on the line, and you're laying on the tarmac going, what the hell, what? So we have the Team Sky person saying, and who is this guy? Does he have any personal experience in racing bikes? Is he just another parrot that could spin a good line to get a contract for another year? You know what I mean? Even I was riding with Peter Sagan earlier in the year, and I was sitting on his wheel, and he's just talking about such and such someone, I won't mention any names, but he's talking about someone who's just a really good talker, and that's the only reason he got a contract. And that Pete felt he was just full of shit, but he had something fancy to offer a certain team, so he got a new contract. He was like he wasn't a rider, he was like a tech support person, and that's how it is. People got a really fancy, wanky, sort of sales line, and people hire them up. And then you get all the fanboys out there go, oh, it must be the low carb diet. They can ride at 470 watts for the hour record. Yeah, low carb. I'm going to eat myself that extra bit of bacon then. Come on, man. Glucose derived ATP. Go and do 450 watts in ketosis. How many seconds can you hold it for? Bradley Wiggins did it for the hour. You think Bradley Wiggins is in ketosis when he did the fucking hour record? So how the fuck are you going to push watts if you're in ketosis? You need to carb the fuck up. Low carb, high protein, high fat is for fucking Atkins, Fatkins, dickheads. It's stupidity. But you see people out there going, I need a protein powder supplement because I want to be lean and as fast. Watts per kilo, motherfucker. What's the point of having big muscles if it decreases your watts per kilo, which is what you want as a cross-country mountain bike rider, road cyclist or track pursuiter? If you're a sprinter, a track sprinter doing 2,000 watts for 10 seconds, yeah, you don't need to be super skinny and lean. But look at Tom Boonen. Look at Cavendish. These guys are fucking lightweights in the gym, mate. They're lightweights in the gym. Do you think Chris Froome can squat heavy rack? he gets snapped up like a fucking praying mantis in Snap City. You don't need strength. You don't need muscles. What do you think there's so much corticosteroid abuse? What do you think these guys are like borderline underweight? Even ask Chris Bourbon. You have to be clinically underweight to be a good Tour de France rider. Look at these sprinters in real life. In real life, when they're in peak form, they're like this, man. It's not muscle. You don't need muscle to ride a bike fast. You need motherfucking blood volume. And there's this joker from Team Sky, forget what he's, we'll call him Mr. I don't know nothing. And Mr. I don't know nothing says that vitamins and minerals don't improve performance. It says they help the immune system. Excuse me, so iron injections and B12 injections, which are used by all the top level pros. Everyone's doing the fucking iron sucrose. The ferrotic sucrose injections, man, at the top. If you're not doing iron injections, like, how are you going to get a big blood volume? And do you think blood volume doesn't improve performance? So this guy is just dribbling shit. Vitamins and minerals don't improve performance. Or maybe they help the immune system. No, they directly contribute to blood volume, B12 and iron. If you're not injecting those into your body in high doses, then you're never going to be levels that you should be, that you could be. Do you know how much what these dudes are pushing, man? After 3 weeks of racing, like, it's that's what I mean. Like, if you don't have a power meter, you got no fucking idea. Like, try and hold 6 watts per kilo for half an hour after 5 hours of racing, after 3 weeks of racing, and that will give you an insight to what it takes to win. To have the fitness level, not the skill or the luck or the tactics, or no, just the pure fitness level to be a contender potentially in today's Tour de France, Tour of Spain, Tour of Italy. So we have these muppets out there doing these paid products, and it just confuses people. It does make my job easier as a cyclist, flogging people up the hills. I would definitely say the level of fitness of cyclists have gone down massively in maybe the last 2 to 3 years. I did a ride this year with my girlfriend Tori, who's, I can't really show you, she's sort of half naked on the bed, and she's only got clearing pedals in January, and she was flogging guys who've been riding for ages, and I could tell they've been riding for ages because they got bikes from like 2010 or 2007 or whatever, and she's flogging them, and these dudes are grinding and they're doing like 150 watts. I'm like, motherfuckers in ketosis, man. They've been riding for 10 years, they still don't know the importance of spinning and carbs. And good on them for getting out on the bike. You know, I'm not trying to throw shade, good on them for getting out there, but it's like, what the fuck, like, oh my god, like, what do? Do I get a POC helmet on and slam my head against the brick wall and check out the MIPS technology? What the fuck do I do? Man, dumb people are dumb as fuck, man. People are dumber than dumb. And we have Team Sky. Now, not to rag on Team Sky anything, but look at who they hired. Dr. Gert Linders. He's the Dr. Ferrari of Belgium, man. He's like the new school Dr. Ferrari. And Browse had hired him. Oh, we didn't know Gert Linders has worked with Rubberbank and had a bit of a past there with Michael Rasmussen, and they did iron injections and B12 injections and blood bags and EPR with corticosteroids. What's that? Is that like if you have a bit of hay fever from being down at Brighton Beach on a summer's afternoon with your kids? I mean, fuck, man. You know, come on. Everyone's on the gas at the top. Again, it's just business, man. Think about it. It's not healthy to ride natural at level. It's not healthy, man. If you're doing big Ks in the Tour de France and the stress, your T levels are going to drop down. You need to get on testosterone for your immune system. You need to take corticosteroids for your cortisol and stuff. You need to take iron injections and B12 shots and certain other hormones to recover. You need to do blood bags. It's not healthy to push your body that hard naturally. Do you know how much stress a natural athlete would go under trying to keep up with enhanced athletes at that level? It's just not healthy for you. It's just not healthy. So doping is about keeping healthy, and then there's the abuse of doping where you're taking the shit long term and whatever, but like, it's just how it is, man. And doping's relatively healthy if you've got a good doctor, and that's why all the teams have doctors to supervise what's going on. What do they have doctors for? For a road rash? You got a headache, here's some Panadol? No. They have doctors to monitor the rider's health. And what do doctors do? They prescribe medications. Some of them legal, some of them grey, some of them TUE, but it's just how it is. But we live in this world, I mean, it's soccer as well, man. All the top dudes are doping in soccer, way harder than cycling. It's fucking cocaine city there. It's like a Colombian cartel. If you, it's just like the fucking, The ball's white and black, mate. It's a fucking 8 ball out there. You know, it's just a world we live in. So I got no... People are like, oh, this person's, you know, this person got caught doping, they're a cheat. Fuck them. It's like, bro, come on. Come on, man. You love the champions. You love a good animated race. You want to see motherfuckers snapping bottom brackets out of their fucking Super 6s, hitting it at fucking 1,000 watts. That attack, just snapping that BB, the BB30A, just strip the fuck out of that frame. You want to see that. And that shit ain't happening, man, unless you're on some serious fucking hot sauce. You know? Pantani, man. We love to see that shit. That dude was juiced to the fucking gills with incredible talent. But without the juice, he would have been a domestic at best. It's just the world we live in, man. There's people betting on races. There's mafia connections. It's just the world we live in, man. It's not just cycling. It's every fucking sport. The soccer, the swimming, the tennis, the rugby, everything. MMA, UFC, everything, man. It's a cutthroat world. If you don't dope, you will not cope. If you want to be a big name pro in any sport, and you want to do it clean and natural, you got no fucking chance, man. You might get a contract, but you're not going to get the respect of your peers. Because they'll be like, bro, I'm a professional, I dope. I'm willing to put it all on the fucking line for the win. And professional sport is just aggressive exercise funded by money to make more money. You are a machine. You are a robot. Your job is to fucking perform. So why the fuck wouldn't you take stuff that helps your performance? Why wouldn't you eat in a way that also helps your performance? I would say that a lot of the drugs people take are unnecessary. Now, I don't pretend to be some upcoming Dr. Ferrari from Australia. I've talked to Dr. Ferrari myself. I've done a little bit of homework, and I would say that people get too reliant on drugs for performance. What's the fucking point of taking corticosteroids to strip muscle off your upper body if you just slam in the whey protein, which can build muscle because it increases your insulin growth factor 1, increases your anabolic stuff? Why use that? And then take the corticosteroids to become catabolic. It's just like, It's like throwing fucking oil on the window and trying to clean off with water. What's the point? Stop with the oil, stop with the whey powder. Less protein will strip you down. You need blood volume. That's not protein, that's sugars. Every single red blood cell runs on glucose. Glucose and fructose. That's sucrose. Sucrose in here is a blend of almost a 1-to-1 ratio, glucose and fructose. That's what your body runs on. That's what your fucking red blood cells live on. Iron and sugar, B12 shots, all that stuff. Oh, but just eat some meat. Oh, why the fuck do they give the cows B12? To increase the levels. Yeah, so we have these morons out there, these paid commercials, the morons on the forums and the comments, and then you just have the people getting paid to promote a product. And then morons out there thinking, oh, this is like real. And then you get people at me out there, oh, you're just like crazy. You're just bananas, mate. I am fucking bananas, bro, but what the shit I spew is fucking legit and it's real. You give me any motherfucker, you give me 2 fat cunts off the street, you give one of that fucking Team Sky coach or doctor, whatever, not the doctor, the nutritionist guru or whatever, Mr. fucking whey protein, you give one to him, you give one to me, 2 fat twins, let's get 4, male and female. Give me 2 males and 1 male, female, 1 for him. Alright? And end of the year, mate. The fucking level of performance I will get those 2 motherfuckers out there will supersede any fucking cycling nutritionist coach whatever out there. And it won't be any drugs. Won't need it. It'll just be diet and lifestyle changes. Massive reform. You cannot get the best out of your drugs if you're eating shit and drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes, which like so many pro cyclists and swimmers do. The amount of party drugs people take, like, you're just fucking up your kidneys, man. Well, not fucking them up, you're lessening their effectiveness. The efficiency. What are you doing? Like, use drugs, I get it, but use less. So bottom line recap, it's a paid world out there. Not everything you see on the internet is fucking true. Most of it's financed. There's agenda, there's money, there's personal bias. My personal bias is to create fit, lean motherfuckers effortlessly by just having the right strategy, the right habits, the right templates. Mate, you give me any pro rider, I can increase their performance. Just by looking at their diet, lifestyle and thoughts. Keep on the same drugs, whatever. Maybe we'll reduce their dosages because they won't need as much because they'll get marginal gains where it motherfucking matters.